Drawing on the collective knowledge from a lifetime of adventure experience, our team goes beyond just the specs to help you find the right products for your next adventure.
Hey everyone, my name is Tristan, Montreal-based mountaineer and NEMO ambassador. So I'm here to talk to you about my new mountain project, Angel's Operation. So Angel's Operation is a 5-week solo self-supported journey across the Canadian Rockies. So with the help of a car as my home, I will be traveling alone for 34 days straight in hopes to summit some of the most remote and technical peaks in the area. So some of the peaks will be very single day push. Some of the peaks will be backpacking, backcountry type of trips, and there will be some peaks which will be alpine, more climbing type of peaks. So let's have a look at my ultralight performance oriented gear kit. So let's start with shelter. We have here the Hornet Elite 1P, perhaps the lightest tent from NEMO here, ultralight technology, almost freestanding. I've used it for several days out in backcountry, several storms as well, and it survived quite easily. So durability, versatility, it's very bomb-proof tent. Sleeping bag here, this is my favorite part of NEMO gear right here. This is the Kayu Sleeping Bag 15 Fahrenheit. It's a mummy bag, down 800 down field power if I remember correctly. So very performance oriented sleeping bag. You have the thermal gills here. So even though it's a 3-season sleeping bag, as soon as you open thermal gills, you can use it for high temperatures, high summit temperatures, and you will sleep like a baby. So I've used it for several times and I really love it. Nothing wrong to say about that. For padding, right below the Kayu, you have the Tensor padding, so the ultralight Tensor, not the insulated, the regular Tensor pad here, that you can pump with the Vortex pump sack. So this is a new technology from NEMO. So it allows you to pump your pad quickly, easily, and you don't have to use your mouth, so it increases durability of the pad. So the Tensor, be aware the Tensor is a 1-season pad. So although my ultralight system will be used high up in the alpine zone, a 1-season pad will not be enough. So that's why I will combine it with the Switchback, the closed-cell foam from NEMO. This is a 3-4 season sleeping pad here, and as soon as I mix him up with the Tensor, the 1-season Tensor, it allows me to use this system for pretty much everywhere. So I've used this system for sleeping on a glacier, high up in the alpine, and it worked perfectly. So the 1-season pad works well for 1-season type of campgrounds, but as soon as you mix them up with the Switchback, then it allows you to use it almost everywhere. So this is my ultralight performance gear kit that I will be bringing for a few of my expeditions during Angel's Operation. Most of them will be overnights where I'll need to be as light as possible, one single day push expedition. So very excited to try this system again. Alright, so let's have a look at my mountaineering, backpacking, car camping gear kit. So let's start with shelters. This is the Kunai 2P tent. My favorite tent from NEMO because of its versatility. So it's a 3-season and a 4-season tent, basically because it has features from both. So I'm very excited to try it out. It's a very lightweight tent, but can withstand pretty much everything you throw at it. So very excited to try it out in the Canadian Rockies, the alpine, the glacier travel. It's going to be amazing, and it's a very good looking tent. So let's go with this sleeping bag. This is the Riff 800 down field power, very performance oriented. The main difference that you have here from the Kayu is its spoon shape. So the Kayu had a mummy shape, so it's more ultralight. This one has a spoon shape, which means that it's wider on the shoulders and the knees, so it's more comfortable as you sleep in, mainly for side sleepers. I'm a side sleeper, so I know it's very more comfortable sleeping in the spoon shape. This is a very unique feature from NEMO, and it also has thermal gills, so it's 15 Fahrenheit, but as soon as you open them up, you can sleep in very high temperatures, summer temperatures, so very, very comfortable. The sleeping bag just below, the sleeping pad, I'm sorry, is the Quasar 3D. So what's unique about the Quasar 3D is it's some sort of inner curve that you have in the pad itself. So it allows you to some sort of fit your shape as you sleep, and it allows you to not fall on the side when you're sleeping. So this is a insulated and wide version of the Quasar 3D. So it's a more heavier item. It's a heavier item than the Tensor, obviously, but it's definitely more comfortable, and it can be used on its own. Despite the Tensor that I have to mix it up with the Switchback, this one I can use on its own. It's pretty much a 4-season pad at this point. Right behind what you have is the Helio shower. So as I said before, I will be traveling in my car as my home for 34 days straight. So it is obvious that a shower will be much needed most of the time. So I'm really excited to try it out. This is the best shower that you can find, and I can use it pretty much everywhere. So it's going to be a very, very great asset to have during this expedition. And the final item, but not least, I'm sitting on it for a long time now. It is the Moonlite chair that I have here. So this is the Ultralight chair from NEMO, new from the 2021 line. So obviously, as you know, during an expedition, recovery is key, sleep is key. Really, really important matters to cover throughout the expedition. So having a chair is just a small feature that perhaps some people would say, but a very, very important one throughout long term, because whenever I'll be coming back down from a very big trip, just sitting will be able to recover my legs much faster. So I'm very, very excited to try it out. This is my mountaineering, backpacking, car camping gear kit. So there you have it, both of my kits from NEMO that I will be bringing out. So stay tuned for more updates, and have a great summer.